Welcome back to PRI day number 1. We are joined here with an IMSA team. We are excited to have you guys. We've had a lot of drivers throughout the day, but this is a team here joining us today. It's Team TGM. Ted Giovanis right here with us. Ted, go ahead and introduce your team.
My name is Ted Giovanis, obviously. On my left is Hugh Plumb. He's one of our drivers. And on my right is Owen Trinkler. He's also one of our drivers, as am I. Thank you.
Awesome. So right now we are at Bell booth, once again at PRI. Bell has been an instrumental part of all of your racing careers over the years. Tell us why it's been so instrumental.
Well, for me, I've been racing a long while. We won't get into how long, but I've had Bell virtually my whole career and have used it in all kinds of settings in every kind of race car I've been in. I use Bell now, and I will continue to use Bell into the future. I know both my co-drivers wear Bell helmets, and we pretty much have the same model of Bell HB5 Tourings. So we're pretty much in the tank for Bell.
2020, just a few days away, right around the corner. What's in store for the team? I know there's an announcement as well.
We have forged a little bit stronger relationship with Bell, and we are excited about that. Bell's going to be with us at the races, and I know Bell's going to have some announcements about what else they're doing in support of our series. I think our crew, by the way, also wears Bell helmets, so it's going to be an exciting year. For TGM, we're making some changes at TGM, and all for the positive, and we're excited about these changes and the challenge that they will make for us. But we're up to the challenge. I think first and foremost, beyond our relationship with Bell, we are going to have a new platform, and in 2020 we'll be racing Chevys, specifically Chevy GT4. And we're excited about that. We already have the cars. We've already tested the cars. So we're excited about moving forward with those cars, and we will continue to use them throughout, obviously, 2020. But we have a whole testing plan that we will put forth for ourselves. Besides, for the driver lineup, there are 4 of us. One obviously Hugh, the other is Owen. I am a third driver, but an important add to our cadre of drivers this year is Hugh's brother, Matt Plumb. Matt has driven with Hugh in the past, and our driver pairings are going to go this way. Hugh and Matt will drive together, and Owen and I will drive together. So that is essentially our driver pairings. And as to how we move forward. So we're pretty excited about this year. I'm pretty excited about what we're going to do, particularly with the new Chevys. I know Owen in particular has leaned in my ear and told me I'm going to be a lot better in this car than other cars I've driven, but that remains to be seen. But given the recent indications that we've had through our tests, that is going to be true. So that's our big announcements are moved to Chevy, and the drivers, the 4 driver lineup, and the driver pairings.
Great, and so you have a foundation that's very important to you, also very important to the team. Tell us about that foundation that you have.
Yes, in 2012, I created the Jane Koskinas, which my former wife, Jane Koskinas, Ted Giovanis Foundation for Health and Policy. The foundation focuses a lot of its resources on metastatic breast cancer. And we do a lot of work in the policy area, but more importantly, with metastatic breast cancer. And the reason we've focused on that is to try to work towards making a difference, because a lot of the investments that are made in cancer research are not as basic as they need to be. And virtually everything we see when we talk about when we read about research reports on breast cancer, we are all pretty much shocked about we don't already know that, And so you have to go down to the basic biology level to try to figure out how cells work and how cells communicate to each other. And that's where we play, and the big boys like NIH can't play at that level.
And Ted, why is this so important to you?
Well, among other things, among all the ladies that are here, my wife died of metastatic breast cancer, but this is the metastatic end is there's breast cancer, and virtually nobody dies of primary breast cancer anymore because it gets excised. It's the metastasis. It's the cell that got away, and we don't know where that is. There's no test that exists to track a metastatic floating cell somewhere in your body, and we're not at that level, so we have to try to predict where it might go. And this whole process is referred to as, in the trade, as the seed and the soil. We know about the seed. We don't know the soil that it wants to go to, that it believes it's fertile for it to grow.
And as we're at a racing convention right now, as your team is here, why should people within the racing world care about this cause?
Well, as I've said many times, virtually nobody that follows our foundation, which is the jktgfoundation.org, virtually nobody that follows the foundation follows racing, a very small percentage. However, virtually everybody in this auditorium is impacted in some way by breast cancer, or they know somebody who does. And hopefully, if they don't already know that, they won't know somebody in the future. But our work is trying to deal with that and try to make sure that we can treat it and try to figure out the best way for that treatment to occur without the bad side effects of most of the treatments that exist today.
I'll ask other guys really quick.
Sure.
Owen, starting with you, what are you looking forward to this 2020 season?
Well, the biggest thing is that we're moving to Team Chevy and the Chevrolet Camaro, and thanks to Ted Giovanis for everything he does, his leadership with us, and the partnership with Bell. I've been wearing Bell helmets, second generation driver. My dad wore Bell helmets, so really special for us to partner with Bell again this year. And we're led by Joe Vardy, who's here in the audience, and we're just excited. We got some new challenges coming up this season, but we've won a championship before in another platform, and I feel like we can do this in the Chevrolet Camaro, and I think we're going to be really strong this year.
Great. And Hugh, for you, what are you looking forward to? What are you trying to accomplish this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think winning another championship for TGM and Ted Giovanis, obviously the foundation, for Chevy, and obviously for Bell helmets. Drive with my brother, had a lot of success in the past. We're still able to sit around the Thanksgiving table together. We're very competitive amongst between one another, so it makes for a great pairing, but it's great to be back with TGM and Chevy for this year.
Good luck to you guys in the 2020 season and beyond, and thank you for repping Bill so well. That's it, guys. Make sure you come out to our booth at PRI. We'll see you later on.